Martin Luther King Jr. was born into a segregated America. He saw the injustices of Jim Crow laws firsthand. These laws separated people based on their race. This reality fueled his passion for equality. King believed in the power of love to overcome hate. He became a voice for the voiceless. King's journey began in the church. He followed in his father's footsteps as a Baptist minister. He learned about social justice from his faith. His sermons were powerful calls for change. He inspired people to fight for their rights. King's education played a crucial role in shaping his ideology. He studied the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance resonated deeply with him. He saw it as a powerful weapon against oppression. He adopted this approach in his fight for civil rights. The Supreme Court's landmark decision in Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 provided a major impetus for King's activism. This ruling declared segregation in public schools unconstitutional, igniting a spark of hope across the nation. King recognized the significance of this moment. He knew a long and arduous struggle lay ahead. The Montgomery bus boycott was a turning point in the civil rights movement. It started with Rosa Parks' courageous refusal to give up her seat on a bus to a white man. This act of defiance sparked outrage and ignited a year-long boycott. King, a young pastor at the time, was thrust into a leadership role. The boycott was a testament to the collective power of a community united against injustice. Black residents of Montgomery refused to ride the buses, enduring immense hardships. They organized carpools, walked miles to work, and faced intimidation and violence. King's leadership was instrumental in maintaining the boycott's momentum. King faced threats and violence for his role in the boycott. His home was bombed, but he remained resolute. His unwavering belief in nonviolence inspired others to persevere. The boycott demonstrated the effectiveness of peaceful resistance. After 381 days, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of desegregating buses in Montgomery. This victory reverberated throughout the nation. It marked a turning point in the civil rights movement. The boycott showcased the power of collective action and nonviolent resistance. Central to King's philosophy was his unwavering commitment to nonviolent resistance. He believed that violence only begets more violence. He argued that love and understanding were the only ways to achieve lasting change. King drew inspiration from Gandhi's teachings. He saw nonviolence as a powerful weapon against injustice. King understood that nonviolent resistance required immense courage and discipline. It meant enduring hatred and violence without retaliating. He trained activists in the principles of nonviolence. He emphasized the importance of love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. King's commitment to nonviolence was not passive acceptance of oppression. It was an active force for change. It aimed to expose the immorality of segregation and Jim Crow laws. By refusing to meet violence with violence, King and his followers challenged the conscience of the nation. The power of nonviolence lay in its ability to win over hearts and minds. When confronted with peaceful protesters facing down brutality, many Americans began to question the morality of segregation. King's message of love and forgiveness resonated with people across racial lines. The March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963 was a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. Hundreds of thousands of people marched to the nation's capital, demanding equal rights and economic opportunities for African Americans. King's iconic "I Have a Dream" speech became a defining moment of the march. He spoke of his dream of a nation where his children would be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. His words resonated with the crowd and millions watching on television. The march's success put pressure on the government to act on civil rights legislation. It highlighted the widespread support for equality and justice. The event showcased the power of collective action on a grand scale. The March on Washington was a testament to the growing strength and unity of the civil rights movement. It demonstrated the power of peaceful protest to bring about change and left an indelible mark on American history, inspiring future generations to fight for equality. As the civil rights movement progressed, the struggle for equality widened to encompass other areas of discrimination and injustice. Across the nation, different communities began to raise their voices, seeking the same kind of societal change that King had championed. This period saw the emergence of movements advocating for gender equality, LGBTQ rights, and other social justice issues. The synergy between these movements underscored a universal desire for freedom and equal treatment under the law, themes deeply rooted in King's teachings. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy is a beacon of hope and a call to action. His life's work continues to inspire new generations to engage in the ongoing fight for civil rights. Through education, peaceful protest, and advocacy, individuals and organizations worldwide draw from King's example to address contemporary issues. His vision extends beyond the boundaries of race and nationality, embracing global human rights movements. Today, we see his influence in the push for economic justice, environmental sustainability, and comprehensive civil liberties. In the 21st century, Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision remains as relevant as ever. As we face new challenges and social dynamics, his teachings provide a moral compass for navigating the complexities of modern society. His call for justice, equality, and nonviolence guides current leaders and activists. King's dream continues to inspire a worldwide pursuit of a society where all individuals can achieve their full potential, free from discrimination and prejudice. His enduring influence encourages us to keep striving for a more inclusive and equitable world.